I have a word of advice
하나님의 말씀을 여러분에게 잠깐께 좀 권면해 드립니다.
for the church
네, 교회를 위해서
all over the world.
자, 그리고 전 세계에 있는 분들에게요.
Healing, deliverance,
네, 치유와 축사와
prophecy,
네, 예언과
all of God's
네,
blessings
그 모든 것들이 하나님의 축복들이죠.
are hindered
네, 그것이 이제 네, 방해가 있습니다.
by money.
무엇에 대해서요? 돈 때문에 그런 것들이 방해를 받습니다.
It is not possible to heal people and collect money.
돈을 받아가면서 하나님의 사람들을 치유할 수 없습니다.
It is not possible because of corresponding power.
위로부터는 능력에 우리가 이렇게 대응하지 않고는 반응하지 않고는
We cannot deliver and receive money
그리고
because that delivering gift is not for sale.
하나님께서는 우리에게 자유로 그런 은사를 주신 것이지 돈을 받고 우리에게 주신 것이 아닙니다.
When it is time to heal, it is time to give
하나님께서
what God has given us.
우리에게 주신 것을 지금은 이제 나누는 시간입니다.
So today you can see church all over the world.
오늘 전 세계 그 많은 교회들이
You can see the age of healing, deliverance, prophecy seems to have passed. It's not past. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. It is money. Those gifts are not for sale. God will send His people, the helper, that will support our mission, that will support us. When we give freely, God will raise people, partner all over the world, that will give and bless the ministry, bless you abundantly. Not the congregation, but let this come from the heart of the congregation. These are the challenges I have.
이것이 제가 당면한 도전입니다.
And I find it difficult to begin to travel all over the world for revival because of these challenges of money.
제가 이런 게 사실 재정의 그런 압박 때문에 사실 온 전 세계를 다니며 복음 전하는데 그런 어려움들이 저에게도 있습니다.
Because before I was traveling from country to country, but when I discovered the challenges of money hindering the blessing, money hindering the healing, money hindering the deliverance. Even if the richest man in the world is sick and you pray for him, don't collect anything. Don't expect anything from him. Let it come from his heart, whatever he's given. So that it will not look as if healing is for sale. I stopped traveling from country to country for the past 5 years because when I saw the challenges and I realized that the gift of God that was coming from me was not completely delivered. And I asked, what is the cause of not being able to deliver 90% of the gift? The Lord said to me, money is the hindrance. In those 6 years when I was moving from one country to another, when I stretched hand, this is the will of God, to heal this man. And I stretched hand to heal. There's hindrance. I said, God, what is this? This person you are praying for, they have collected money from him. Are you want to sell the gift? No, sir. No. So, I know we have many things we need to do with money.
자, 우리가 돈을 가지고 많은 일을 할 수 있습니다.
But there's those sick people that really in need of salvation, healing, miracle, deliverance. I think those people, we should be very careful that before they receive those things, there should be no exchange by barter, healing, money, healing, no. This should be given. When you give people freely, people will surprise you. They will give you what you are not expecting. Because when you are asking someone who is sick to give you something, at that moment, what you ask him to give you, he will give you. But if you are not asking him to give you something and it's he and it's well, if you ask him before 5,000, he may give you billion when it's well for Thanksgiving. That kind of Thanksgiving God asks from us. When it is time for revival crusade, it is time to hear the will of God. If it is the will of God for revival, what to use, money to spend, the Lord will provide it in a big way, not from the sick one or people coming, but God will provide it in a wonderful way. So therefore, I ask God, before I will begin to move for revival, I want God to raise my standard financially. Anywhere I go, I want to support them 50% of whatever they spend. I want to give them. So that will challenge the organizer. 50% of whatever they spend, I want to give it. I and my partner all over the world, they are ready to be doing this. Yes.
네, 그렇습니다.
Because this will reduce the hindrance, the trouble that against the gift of God. As God Almighty will not want me to stand here and begin to say, give me money, give me money, give me money. Once again,
다시 말씀합니다.
I and my partner all over the world, 50% of whatever you might have spent to make this pastor conference wonderful and beautiful. Financially, we are ready to donate this. So from your own angle, 50%, from us, 50%. Thank you very much.
오늘 여기 들어간 재정 모든 그 50%를 저와 전 세계의 그 동반자들이 오늘 여기 이렇게 심을 것입니다.
So thank you.
감사합니다.